here, most likely you know exactly what we're talking about today. What is that hump in the back, which is called Dodger's hump or Buffalo hump? Ooh. So I'm going to tell you today how you got it and how you can get rid of it. Just a few simple steps. So let's get started right now. If you're new here, my name is Maria from Vancouver, Canada. Welcome. If you are enjoying my content, I really appreciate you being here, listening to me, subscribe, and get that bell going. It really does help me. It helps my channel, and so that I will be able to create more of these, I think, great tutorials. For the people that have been subscribing, thank you so much. Without you, I wouldn't be here. So let's talk about this hump. This hump is caused by you bringing your head forward or bringing your head down, causing additional stress in your lower cervical area. And because there's an extra pressure, because you're forward, the body is trying to protect the spine. And I have here a really good picture. Okay, so from being this way, we're becoming this way. So there is this hump. And the body, of course, when something is out of balance, it always tries to protect. So here we go, another picture. So you can see here in the yellow area, that's where the body will produce additional padding. Now, the quickest way, a lot of people will do liposuction, okay? Because it's this little ball of fat, liposuction, voila, suck it out. But guess what? The body will produce again more fat. So that is a temporary effect, benefit to remove it. But if you have that hump, it does really take away your confidence. I am going to give you several exercises that you can do them laying down, sitting up, like right now on a ball. And sometimes I have to be very careful not to bounce like this. The reason why I like to sit on a ball is because it gives me a better posture. So the good news, if you follow these steps, these exercises and different things I'm going to show you today, it will minimize and you can get rid of it. Promise. So sit up straight, no matter where you are, even if when you're sitting down, because if you're in the computer and you're like this forward, that is not good. So it is a good habit to have a good posture, and shoulders back, chin back. So you're wanting always to do this type of things, because if you go forward, that's not good. So always staying back this way. Here is a picture of what you don't want to do. There you go. And what you should be doing. So the height of your computer is very important. Another thing that I did for a while, and I have a picture, is this here. To wear one of these. Why? Is because I had such a posture, because I was in front of the computer for hours. So I got myself one, and I have a link below. So it's very, very easy to put on. And what it does, when I have a tendency to go round shoulder, it gives me a little bit of pressure to go back. So the first thing, no matter if you're walking or in front of the computer, you need to push your chin back as much as possible. So that is actually an exercise. Push your chin back, shoulder back. Okay? So reading a lot and your phone. You have to lift it this way. Have it about this height. Because if you bring it down, again, you bring it forward and you're causing additional pressure on your cervical bones. So now that you know some of the postures that you have to do, the next is exercising and stretching. And I do have a diagram here. So stretching of the neck. Okay. And so you can either like doing it with your, just putting your hand like this, and I will put this diagram up again for you, like that, and then doing this way, pushing that way, and pushing this way, and pushing this way. Guess what you're doing? You're strengthening the muscles that are from the front, the back, the side. The splenius capitis, which is in the back, the sternocleidomastoid, and also your platysma. You want to strengthen the muscles around your spine. That is the first thing. Now, you could also use a band, and the bands come at different strengths, or a towel. So I would say put this in the back and push your head back. Okay, so you're putting like this and you're pushing back. Okay, so this band here is actually quite light. I have other bands of different strengths. Or if you don't have an elastic band, just use a towel and you put in the back and you're pushing, and then you can go put in the front and push forward. Okay, and then this is really easy to do it with your hands. So that is the first exercise. The next one is this actually stretching of this muscle, and it's by holding this down like this. Okay, and you're stretching all this muscle like this, and by holding it, stay there for at least 30 seconds. Okay, for time's sake, I'm not going to stay there 30 seconds. And then on the other side, another exercise that I mentioned before is to bring your neck back, because what you want to do is to strengthen this muscle in the back. So by doing this, and these exercises I mentioned, you can do it at your computer, and do it several times during the day. And because you've been doing these bad postures, me too, okay? These bad postures because of the computer, the phone, reading, that you need to do these ones. You have to kind of be aware to do these throughout the day. Another friend of yours is this, okay? And of course, I'm not gonna lay down now, but you would put it right in this area, like that, and then you just lay down and you just relax, okay? So you just put it here on the floor and just relax, just stretch. And just massage that area, okay? Just massage the fatty little pillow of fat, because you want to kind of massage it a few times during the day, okay? Don't have to have a cream, but you do want to massage it. So by massaging it, you bring in blood to that area. Bring forward your arms, and then you just go up and around. That's right. And then up and forward. And again, this can be done at any time. Why don't you keep these elastic bands or even a towel nearby you, and you can do this several times a day. This will lubricate your joints and your spinal cord, the cervical. Now, if this is difficult, then have it a little bit wider. This is your friend. The next exercise I'm going to show you can be done sitting up, or even laying down, or against the wall. Okay, and you're exercising from all the way from your occipital, the bone in the back, all the way down to all your thoracic area. So the first one is you want to lift up and push back as a Y. Like, it doesn't look like a Y, but you want to bring it up and back. That makes sense, okay? Bring it up and back the more that you can, and stay there for 30 seconds. Okay, so that is kind of a Y, okay? Then you want to bring down, and the palms are facing forward, and it kind of looks like a W, kind of, okay? And you want to go back and stay there for 30 seconds. Okay, right, now you want to bring it out like this, almost like a T, and push it back as much as you can. Can you see you're strengthening your back? There you go. And then you want to kind of bring your arms, okay, close to your sides, and you look like an L, okay? And you leave it there for 30 seconds. Okay, so it's like this, like this, like this, and like this. 30 seconds each time, and you do it at least 3 times. This next exercise is really good. So you need to, this one here, you need to stand up, and you're bringing your arms in the back like this. I see, let me move over a little bit like that. Okay, so like that. Okay, and you bring your chin up and out. At least 30 seconds. Another one that's very good is to do this. This is very good for people that have a round shoulders, round back, and hopefully you can see that. And stay like this. Okay, so don't do it like that. It's more stretching back like this. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. So very quickly, if you are aware of the things that you're doing, good body posture, that you are not staying in front of the computer with your computer screen not being at the right height, looking down to your phone too much, reading too much. Like, I'm not saying reading is bad, just put your book up high or whatever it takes to keep your visual up high, that you're not putting any stress on your back. Looking at different exercises, put this video on and follow them with me. Doing certain exercises with your band. Look into this, okay? And this one here can be put underneath your clothing. A good ball. This is very good too. So all these are gonna be in the link below. So let me know what you do to prevent, and what did you do to get it removed, okay? Did you do the quick way, or did you do the exercising, the awareness? Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I'm looking forward in talking with you. And if you have any questions, you can jot them down below, or you can get me on Instagram. Again, this is Maria, and I'll talk with you very soon.